Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally here. Diamond Dynasty is finally going to be addressed. We are less than a week away for pre-orders. About 2 weeks away. Well, 2 weeks officially from today for regular orders on the 18th. So now we're getting to the nitty-gritty. I believe this week, if I recall, we have DD. I want to say there's a Legends trailer next week. So we're entering the final form, the final phase of this, all this MLB stuff. We're gonna hit the ground running here. I just want to double check here. So the soundtrack was yesterday, wasn't that great. Today, Deep Dive Dynasty. Tomorrow will be a ratings reveal. That ratings reveal, I believe, is just for basically franchise. So it's gonna be, I don't know how long it'll be, and then featuring your Diamond Dynasty. And then I want to say next week there's Legends trailer. So nevertheless, I watched it. We're going to go through it. We're going to break it down. There's a lot of stuff. So this might be a little bit longer. And by the way, there's going to be 2 videos today. So this one's going to go up around noon. Second video I recorded like on Sunday that I wanted up yesterday. But because I'm in the middle of a move, it didn't go up. It didn't go up yesterday. So there's going to be a little bit of like weird back and forth. But that one covers some fielders and building a team up the middle using actual metrics. Because Friday, I did it off a whim. This time, I had hard analytical data. But then all that's out of the way. Let's jump into this and let's let's go over all this. There's some really good stuff there, and let's get into it because this one's gonna be a long one, so we pause on it. All right, away we go. All right, here we go. Let's jump into this thing without further delay. Let's see, volume up. All right, let's just do boop. I'm gonna raise it a little bit. All right, here we go. Game on, boys. We're going to turn off the captions. We don't need them.
MLB The Show fans, we've heard your feedback, and we're...
By the way, I love how I didn't see this. I love the fact that I really missed the innings program. So I assume this sort of means they're back. And then again, this one we sort of talked about here. DD should keep up not a single dollar. DD should keep up how not a single dollar. You can get every single card in the game just by playing. 100 insane cards from the DBXP path this is how it should be, grinding and reward. This is true. So I don't know. I don't know. I think I've seen some of this stuff before. I don't know. I should look up these Twitter handles. But the dating program thing was interesting.
In Diamond Dynasty.
Yeah, what you got?
Hi,
what you got?
I'm Robert Flores, and
what you got?
Fielding feedback.
Oh.
MLB The Show 25 Deep Dive. Diamond Dynasty. This year we're adding 2 new modes and a new spin on team affiliates.
Ooh, new modes. I like.
Let's get to it. Up first, MLB The Show 25 brings a much-requested change to progression in Diamond Dynasty. Sets and seasons have been removed, and we are bringing back the year-long progression.
Yep, year-long, baby.
You can use any card you earn throughout the year, but your rewards overall rating will power creep as the season progresses. Keep playing, keep collecting player cards, and you'll eventually have the pieces to build a 99 overall squad.
So they briefly touched on it, but it's the year-long. Diamond Quest, the first new mode. I didn't see this. I love the fact that it says roguelite game mode. So if you don't know what a roguelite is, so if you ever play like Hades is roguelite, Cult of Lamb roguelite. You basically go into, normally it's like a dungeon or a set of dungeons. You go through basically each room, and each room you get something, whether it's a weapon, a perk, a skill, or something. And when you lose, you just start over. The fact that I didn't catch that the first time, but they said roguelite, so that's interesting. But they'll talk more about it. But I didn't catch the roguelite thing. That's interesting. By playing different fast-paced challenges. Challenge ahead. Okay. Yep.
And 3-inning games while discovering secrets, and then earn rewards.
Get rewards. So okay, I wanted to pause here because these are interesting. So these are 20th anniversary cards. So it looks like there's a silver Juan Soto and a gold Aaron Judge. So rare rewards, epic rewards. I wish we could see rewards breakdown. So it looks like you are going to be getting cards by playing. So I don't know if one's going to be like a veteran card, because most people are probably going to will do this. If you're going to do it multiple times, do it multiple times. So like a veteran, an all-star, maybe a Hall of Fame. I don't necessarily think they showed a diamond card. Well, they did, but I think that was from the pack. But we'll just keep it. Oh, there you go. Stadium difficulty. So chance to win exclusive rewards. So you have 100% chance. So here's the difficulty. If you play an all-star, it's a 40-30 for a silver, 30% for gold. Hall of Fame, 60-50, 80-70 for legend, and then 100% you're getting the silver on GOAT, and 90 on Goat for the gold. I generally most people, like some of the guys I watch, like if you watch Daddy Dimmy, who talks about playing on All-Star because that's where all the events are, maybe you might want to start playing Hall of Fame here at some point, at least make the attempt to, because this might be your best bet to get one of them. Maybe if you want to play Legend, if you can handle Legend, do Legend. Because 80-70 is pretty dang good. And I think these are separate drops. But I mean, like right here, if you get a coin toss, it's not the worst thing in the world. But I think All-Star is going to be really, really rough this year if that's where you're playing most of your computer games. Just saying.
Earning the exclusive top-tier rewards. Along the way, earn peanuts by making spectacular plays and spend them on perks at Coach.
Again, we talked about roguelite. This is also a roguelike thing. You get a chance to buy a perk. Just saying. So that is a roguelike element.
Watch out for penalties that force
so nerfs.
You to rethink strategy and stay alert. The board will refresh every time you start
Again, that's a roguelite.
Prepare for your Diamond Quest. Moving on to head-to-head modes, the fans have
this was
wanted
cool.
This for a while. Introducing Weekend Classic, the new home for MLB The Show's most competitive games. Weekend Classic lasts about 4 days on the tail end of each ranked season.
So the last 4 days is going to be a little bit more of a gauntlet. They talk about going 6-0 to get a reward, and it says anyone can enter. So I don't necessarily know. It feels like a ladder, just a speed run of a ladder. But it'll be interesting. Alrighty, so this is Bronze League. So this is where everyone's going to start. Top 10 finish, you get 10 show packs, 2 to 5, 3 show packs, 6 to 10, a single show pack. And then there you go on wins. So 6 games to collect them all. So if you go 6-0, you get all of those. So this is the first one, which it could be the 6+ win in a row. Or I don't know, the 6 win games. I think you can play as many games you want, but 6 wins will get you 2,000 stubs and a headliner pack. And at 3 wins, 5, and with all those, if you get 6 wins, whether it's in a, I'm assuming if you get them in a row, cool. If not, don't worry about it. You get 5,000 stubs. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now again, when it comes to top 10 finishes, this feels like, again, I played mobile game called Dokkan Battle. I think some of you do because I've used some of their OSTs in some of the videos. This. I'm gonna give people Vietnam flashbacks like this. This kind of reminds me of World Tournament a little bit, where it's just gonna be a grind fest. So if you're in it looks like you might be in pods. So if you're in a pod with someone who's a creature of the forest, getting one in your leaderboard could be a little difficult. So keep that one in mind. In terms of like your local, I don't know how that'll work, but if you're paired with a goon in one of these, you could be having a bad day. However, it looks like you're guaranteed at least 1 pack, but I would say if you're good, bad, or indifferent, just play. And they show the higher rewards here. So we'll see how. So this is Diamond 99 through, or the top one here. So you get way more stub points. You get 20,000 stubs with the win 50 show packs. That's huge. Another show pack at 2 wins 10,000 stubs, 10,000 stubs, 10,000 stubs, 15 ballin' packs. I mean, just in show packs alone, you're getting 56 show packs of 50 ballin' hats if you get the highest tier, and 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75,000 stubs. I mean, you're going to have people making stubs here, and then the one below it, here's Immortal even higher. Like, look at this. You're getting 25 ballin' packs, 40,000 stubs, 75 show packs, and 25,000 stubs. So just 25, so 75 and 70, 140. And I think the last one here's 100,000 stubs. I mean, if you can get to 1,000 in this might be, if you're no money spent, this might be the year to finally be like, I'm going to go balls to the wall and try to be as good as I can be. Because I'm going to be honest with you, those rewards at the highest level are way too good to pass up. Way too good. Way too good. That's a lot of stuff on the thing.
Some of the best Diamond Dynasty rewards. And keep
Like
playing to
wild.
the top spot on your leaderboard for more rewards.
So long as you don't get a gun, you should be fine.
Returns to MLB The Show.
There's some stuff here we're gonna look at. Because I think they show the White Sox one.
And Diamond Dynasty experience in Team Affinity, My Journey programs. As you
All right, so this is a little bit different. So the way this is done here, you get 20 on the rise. So you get these specific missions to get stars. We're back to stars now. I think this is cool. I am a fan of passive rewards. Also, it makes things a little bit easier. If you want to do your favorite team first, you can just make theme teams for your team and do it. Personally, my personal favorite is when it's just division based, where it's like all of them kind of coalesce into one, but we're back to 30 of them. Back to what 2020 was, where I didn't do dick all. So that's going to be different. It's going to be a lot of grinding, a lot of streams. But this is always good. It's 25 and it's in anything, as you see there. Co-op, BR, events, weekend classic, play versus CPU, mini seasons, conquest, diamond quest. Get 25 home runs. Again, things will. I want to preface this off the bat. The first one's usually a little bit more difficult because it's a little bit of a slower. You don't have a lot of cards. But as long as this, if they said later on, they just said add to it, so you could theoretically. If it's just sort of broken up and not how 20 was, because it could be where it's like you kind of have to like progress along the way as you go. If they stick with like, hey, here's chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, all separate, so you can kind of do multiples at once, it probably won't be that bad. But if it is just a standard, like kind of how MLB The Show 20 was, where it's like you have to do phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, it could be a little bit daunting. But they haven't done that in years, so they didn't state that would be the case. But if it is, and you're kind of like, oh, I don't have a lot of Dodgers, they're expensive, I can't really get them. If it's sort of that continuation of like they're all going to be available at the same time, so you don't have to you won't be behind. Because let's say you didn't like the Dodgers card, so you didn't do the Dodgers or something. You don't like somebody's card, so you didn't collect it. You can get it later. I don't anticipate them removing that aspect. But they did say like they would add on to it. So I don't know if they just meant like a separate thing or not. I'm just trying to be transparent here.
to complete team-specific tasks, you'll unlock
Victory sit.
rewards
All right, hold on. This is what I want to talk about. This looks like this is the My Journey for the White Sox. So there is a silver card there. I think they show it later as an Adam Dunn. It was a veteran Adam Dunn. And then they show this Topps now, Yohan Moncada in 83. And the diamond here, I think, was a Frank Thomas card in your new series, but they show it a little bit. There it is. So you get the White Sox. You saw it there, but they zoom in on it. We'll see. There you go. Okay, see, right there. So there we go. So the first one here is this Adam Dunn veteran card, 78. The gold Yohan Moncada at 83. And they showed him, but we'll get to it. Sorry, pause it too soon. We're combining the That is huge. I love this. I love it. I love it. Here's why. You now don't have to worry about 3 separate programs. If you are just playing ranked and all you want to do is play ranked, you get all of it, which I think's good. I think that is a big win because now you don't have to worry about 3 separate programs. You want to play events because events are a little bit easier and you want to do it that way. Do it that way. I think that's a huge thing. All multiplayers are one thing, and the only thing going to be separate is Weekend League. I think that's an underrated dub. That is an underrated dub ski. Underrated dub ski. Underrated. And here's the rationale behind it, because they can just put all the cards in there and not necessarily have, like, they can put, like you saw it there, where it seems like they could put more packs and more stubs in there. So you can get the BR cards. So sometimes they have good ones in there, and those cards are expensive as hell, even for silvers. This will help lower that threshold. And now you can play whatever mode you want, and you're gonna be fine. So if you're a ranked guy, play ranked. You're a BR guy, play BR. You want to play the event, play the event. I think this is an absolute win. I'm sure there'll be some pushback, but I see this as a dub. I think. I think that's huge. I think that's huge. Giant. Okay, we're gonna pause that here. Okay, I was talking about this starter program. You get a Roger Clemens. This is that free one we were talking about. So this will be probably the first thing we will talk about. I think this is, and then we'll jump into it, but I wanted to pause and show you that the first card you're probably going to get is that.
My Legacy.
We'll get there in a second.
Spotlight programs bring everything you've loved about monthly awards and season awards.
Okay, so this is the new monthly awards thing. This might grow, but this is kind of cool. So there's this drop. So it looks like there are going to be packs again. So you're going to get drop packs throughout. So this is how it's set up. So it looks like there's 3 Tops Now cards and drop pack. Hopefully it's not the same homework assignment that it was. But if we get a flashback diamond like we did a couple of years ago, that's a little bit earlier, like week 2 that we can get. I think that'd be kind of cool. So I see promise here to a certain degree.
With weekly and monthly drops,
we'll see.
You can earn exclusive cards.
I don't know what Diamond Exchange was, but that got me excited.
Don't miss your chance to strike.
By the way, that looks like the new pack opening, so that's kind of clean and slick.
Level rewards. My Legacy programs will track your journey through MLB The Show, unlocking some of the coolest exclusive.
So, so this is just hits alone. So you get 3,000 hits, you get diamond on count, and then I don't know what this card's gonna be. Because the only thing is, I wonder how fast or slow does it take to get someone to get 3,000 hits. I don't have a clue. I mean, is it gonna take a month, 2 months, 3 weeks? I think it depends on how much you play, but I'm kind of curious because those cards, depending on how this plays out, because we might not know, we probably won't know. Like the way I'm thinking in my head when I'm watching this is like, how do I tell people to like play this? I mean, if it just for the record, pacing rewards and passive rewards, huge thing. Okay, here's the Roger Clemens stuff. We'll break him down now, but I'll break him down in the first video. DD. Fastball's 90, fastball 86, 96, splitter at 86, slider at 84, curveball at 80, two-seam fastball at 94. Stamina's 99. He's got the stamina. The hits per 9K per 9 are kind of low, but the clutch is 99. He's going to be an 8. You're going to see him a lot probably early on, if I had to guess. And there's probably one more card in there too. Although, wait a minute. Wasn't that... Oh, there's the Kershaw. I think this Kershaw's in the pack. Fastball 93, slider 87, 73 curve, circle change 87, sinker 93. Was it the Sandy and a diamond though last year? Are they giving you a low gold and a diamond because he's in the pack, right? I guess I'm thinking out loud. I thought, who knows? I don't know. I don't necessarily know. I don't know who's going to get in the pack. We'll talk about that when we get to it. But that's kind of. I just want to throw that out there. Oh, by the way, here's some diamonds. By the way, we were talking about this. Tatis 88, Jackson Merrill's I guess going to start in 87, 89 for Ronnie, and Trout's in 90. Just putting that out there. I'm guessing this is where they'll be. So here's some little like, hey, here are those high tier boys. There you go.
And the Weekend Classic.
There you go.
Your favorite returning modes.
But wait,
there's more.
It's all new art theme to cater to Diamond Dynasty. Whether you're playing ranked, or any other Diamond Dynasty playstyle, we built a specific package to accompany each submode. We also wanted to pay off how well you perform with your best cards. So we've added miles.
By the way, there's the there's probably the Dodgers starting card, this or something. You're getting a Jimmy Rollins somewhere. So that's the veteran Jimmy Rollins.
On-screen display.
Putting that out there.
Throughout Diamond Dynasty. And let's not forget storylines as we get a new line.
I'm sure I should look. I'm gonna look really quick on Twitter because I don't think there was a new legend. I didn't see anything. I want to double check that there wasn't one. Let's look really quick. Don't think so. At least I didn't see. I'm looking at Scan's Twitter, so I didn't see anything. So it doesn't look like they snuck anyone in there. I don't think. I could be wrong, but so if I'm wrong, I'll put a pin comment.
Chris Singleton weaving extra layer of storytelling throughout the moments you play in storylines. Okay.
I don't know the player models too well.
Diamond Dynasty is back. That's a wrap on MLB The Show 25's Fielding Feedback Series.
All right, well.
We hope you enjoyed learning all about the brand new features. Don't forget to sign up for the scouting report for all the latest news.
Yeah, do that. You get a free pack.
Thanks for watching.
All righty, that is that. That was the diamond. That was the feedback. All right, I think it looks pretty promising. I think there's some stuff that, you could. We're going to have to expand a little bit because it's not in hand. I like what they did. I think combining the online stuff to one program is good. Then we don't have to worry about 3 programs because I'm wondering if they know something where it's like people aren't playing one. I feel like BR is the least played multiplayer mode because it's kind of a pain. So having it all together and having you just play, I think is huge. There's a lot of stuff there that I think is good. I'm sure we'll find more on Thursday, which will be a good thing. So we'll sort of see how that plays out. But again, we're 2 weeks away today, a little over a week away from pre-order stuff coming out. So we're in a good spot. And like I said, starting a week from Thursday, we're going to hit the ground running on Friday. We'll have probably 2 videos that day going through the beginnings of DD, and I'm sure we'll be streaming Friday. So, yeah, and over the weekend. So all that being said, have yourself a good rest of your day. Stay tuned. There'll be a new video coming up here in a couple hours. So, well, that being said, my name is Specs. I'll see you guys all in the next one. See ya.